Hi, this is Cousin Russ. This is part of my genealogy do-over, and I want to talk today about my library. One of the things that I wanted to do with the schedule that our friend Thomas McKenty, the Genia blogger himself, um, was help to stop your research for a bit and get your things under control. So that's what I'm going to share now is how I uh, manage my library. And here's a picture of uh, one of my library shelves. This one is about 8 feet tall. It's got four shelves with a lot of books in it. And this is not so big, but it's got a lot of smaller books, but it's still got my library in it. And my trick now is to figure out how to manage that. And here's what I did. I created an Excel spreadsheet, and in the Excel spreadsheet, it tells me, helps me what do I have on what shelf in bookcase one, and that's the smaller of the two. And what do I have in bookcase two, which is the larger of the two? And the picture of this one just really showed these two shelves here. So I know where I have my books gathered, and for the most part, they're by size, especially the small booklets and magazines that I might have. Um, but they're by category, the best that I can categorize them. So what I did was to find myself a program that would help manage it. And it's called Book Collector, and it's by collectors with a Z.com. And here's what it looks like. And what I did is I selected on the left-hand side all of my Civil War books, and I have all of these Civil War books, which will be on uh, the large bookcase, and it's going to be on this third shelf. The left end of the third shelf is where all of my Civil War books will be located. Now, if I open up that folder, it will give me a list of writers, and what I'm going to, if it lists me the name of the author and what the name of the book is, and if there's a picture of the book, it will of the cover of the book, it'll be here. And I'm going to see if I have one that's got the cover on it, and it doesn't matter. But if the book cover is available, it will be down here at the bottom. And thought I had one, but that's all right. The book cover is not important to me, as that I can print this list of books, or if I know the author, I can look it up by author, or I have some books that I have actually made that I have in a shelf in the closet, and these books were done, books that I have written, put together, and when I put them together, so I know which book it is, and it's sorted by title. And like Excel, you can sort by author, you can sort by title, you can sort by um, publication year. See all kinds of sorting capability within the category if you want. You look at everything. You can print each of these categories. It's really nice, or you can have the whole library. Uh, you can print the whole library, and you'll give the list of the title, or you have choices of what you want to display. And I won't go into that. I won't go into how to use the software. Just that this is what I do to manage uh, 598 books. Now, over the Christmas holiday, I found a book that I wanted to add to my collection. Well, I bought it. It walked in the house. Well, it came into the house. I want to add it to my collection. So what I am doing is I am putting in the ISBN number into book collectors. And I add it to the queue, and it has searched for that book and found it at book collectors. So I'm going to add this new book to my collection. Now, the program doesn't know what collection that I want to put it in or what bookshelf, but I now can edit it and put it into the collection that I want it in. And I'm going to double click on it and it will open. And then I'm going to put it into the category called, there's a window where I then go down here to where do I want to put it? And this one it's a non-genealogy book, but the ship that I was on in the military is named in the book itself, and it's not a genealogy book. So now I have just added that book to my non-genealogy book collection. Again, I can sort it any way I want. Anyhow, that is how I manage my library. Oh, I forgot the magical part about this whole thing. It works for me, but you know what? I also have it on my iPad. So I uploaded and synced it with the cloud, and it is through collectors.com, and it is then downloaded and synced with my iPad. So I can't tell you how many books I've bought where I already had them in my library. I don't have that problem anymore because I have it with me on my iPad. I could get it on my iPhone or my smartphone, and I still may. It's $4.99 for my cell phone. I may or may not get that because I normally have my iPad with me anyhow. So that's how I manage my library. Hope that's helpful. Thank you, and have a great day.